So basically, as a kid, my mom dressed me till I was 13. Not dressed me as in put my clothes on for me, but she would lay the clothes out on the bed and she would say, "These are the clothes you're wearing to school this morning." And I was too scared to say no. Not that she would punish me or anything. I was just a nervous little boy. So this is how bad it was. She got me a pair of shorts, these white tight shorts. And they were really up high like this. And it hugged my crotch, gave me a constant wedgie. And she sewed bananas and apples and oranges on it. And I would go to school with the bananas and the apples and the oranges. And the kids would say, "Hey, you want a banana? Just grab it off Deniz's shorts." It was torture. So then, all I wanted was something cool to wear to school. And this is when the Nike Air Jordans were real popular. So I asked my mom, I was like, "Mom, please can I have the Jordans?" And she looked at the price and said, "No, but we find something." And I hated when she said, "But we find something." Because that something was usually my social downfall. So she took me to Payless shoe store and she found the shoes that were exactly like the Jordans, but they were the imitation Jordans and they were purple and they were called XJ900s. And I said, "Mom, I can't wear these." And she's like, "You're gonna wear them." And I'm like, "Okay." I was nervous. I don't know why. So then she would cut my hair. Back in the day, I had a curly little fro. Just imagine that, a curly little hairdo. And she couldn't cut hair. She was not a professional by any means. So she couldn't cut my hair straight. It would be lopsided. So I had a lopsided curly hairdo. And she wouldn't cut the hairs on my neck. So I had two big puffs at the side of my neck and a curly lopsided hairdo. And secretly, when she was not looking, I would try to cut my own hair. But I was 10 years old. I didn't know how to cut hair. So there would be patches of hair missing here, patches missing here. And then she noticed this, and the hypochondriac she was, maybe that's where I got my nervousness from, thought I was pulling my hair out. So she took me to the doctor. And the doctor's diagnosis was that I had trichotillomania. And for those of you that don't know what trichotillomania is, it's a psychological disorder that involves pulling out one's own hair, which I did not have. I was just fixing my mom's haircut, but I was too scared to say anything about it. And then, to top it off, I went through puberty at a young age, at 10 years old. So I had pimples all over my face. I had blackheads here, blackheads there. And then the kids would say, what are those weird bumps on your face? I would have to go into definition about what a pimple was, and then various other things about pimples, like I was, the pimple spokesperson or something. And during health ed, the teacher would say, in a couple of years, you guys are going to go through puberty and get pimples, and then all the kids would turn to me and say, "Like Deniz?" And then the teacher said, "Like Deniz." So, to paint a vivid picture on what I look like, I would walk into school with my purple XJ900 shoes, with my tight white shorts, with bananas and apples and oranges on them that hugged my crotch, gave me a constant wedgie, with my lopsided afro and the puffs of hair on my neck and the pimples and the blackheads all over my face. Fast forward 10 years later, I'm a daycare teacher, and I see a group of kids making fun of this one kid because he has red hair and freckles, and I go up to them and I say, "You better stop making fun of Timmy, because I forewarn you, in high school, Timmy will be on the football team. He will be more popular, get all the girls. Just listen to my words." And I stared at them like I was in a Bruce Willis movie. And And then they just looked at me with their confused 10-year-old faces, and then I walked away, thinking about the bananas and the apples and the oranges and smiling.